Week 1 NFL Sunday on the horizon, one of the biggest games in Jerry World. Cowboys, a 7.5-point favorite with Ezekiel Elliott against the New York Football Giants.
Love the Giants here. Love getting that half point. It's not a touchdown at 7.5, so you get that bump. I think the Giants are going to be better than people think. A lot of people down on the Giants after an atrocious season last year. Their offensive line will definitely be better. I think losing Odell Beckham helps them in the long run. Yes, he's gone. They still have a lot of talent at receiver, tight end, Saquon in the backfield. NFC East battle. I think it's close. I'm not saying Giants win it outright. Personally, I wouldn't mind going money line here if you wanted to, but getting 7.5, I love. Take the Giants plus the points.
Giants plus 265 on the money line if you are so inclined. Have you ever seen the Spider-Man meme with one Spider-Man pointing at the other Spider-Man? This is what the Giants are going to try and do this year, is do what the Cowboys have been doing the last couple years. Run the ball with Saquon Barkley and try and have the bend but don't break defense and don't give up a ton of points. I don't know if the Giants are going to win the game either, but I think they control the clock a little bit and they fall inside that number, and I love them getting the hook at 7.5. Sunday night football, banner raising in Foxborough, another one. They don't have enough in New England. Patriots hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bill Belichick, Tom Brady and company, a 5.5-point favorite.
Little high line for a team like the Steelers coming in, but obviously people down on Pittsburgh without Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell now. Listen, you can break down X's and O's and go through all of the players. If the Patriots are at home, like you said, raising the banner, Brady, Belichick, I'll always lay the points, and I'll take the Pats.
You know, it makes me a little nauseous to do so, but I'm going to take the points with the Pittsburgh Steelers here. And you said it, with no Antonio Brown, no Le'Veon Bell, I think that will be addition by subtraction for the Steelers. Even if they remove Juju Smith-Schuster from the game, I think James Conner's going to have a big game. I like Vance to make her dance. Vance McDonald to have a big game on Sunday night. Steelers, I don't think they're going to win the game, but I do think they'll fall inside the number.
I think they're going to surprise people throughout the year, but this is a tough one going into Foxborough on that Sunday night and, facing Brady and Belichick. No Gronk, obviously, now for the Patriots, but I think Bill will find a way.
I will not take the Steelers on the money line of plus 190, but I will take the Steelers getting the 5.5. The first of the Monday Night Football doubleheader to open the season. We haven't seen the Saints since that horrendous non-pass interference call in the NFC Championship game against the Rams, so they've been frothing at the mouth for this one. They welcome in Deshaun Watson and the Texans. The Saints, a 7-point favorite.
Best part of getting the season started is maybe we don't have to hear about that non-pass interference call anymore. I love
get that out of court.
Yeah,
like there should be no lawsuit. The ref screwed up. That's all it is.
I'm tired of hearing about it, but I do love the Saints here. The line's 7. It should be 14. I think they blow out Houston. No Jadeveon Clowney's gone. They lost their running back, Lamar Miller. I think the Saints have a little chip on their shoulder after the way their season ended last year. Drew Brees at home. I think this is, 34-13 written all over it.
Oh, I disagree with you. And I think Saints fans will want to have another lawsuit after this game against their own team and the coaching staff. Now, I think the Saints will probably win the game, but I have a lot of respect for this Texans offense. Look, Bill O'Brien's a terrible general manager. I don't really like him as a head coach, but this offense is going to put up a ton of points this year. I think the Saints a little overvalued here, so I think the Saints squeak out of there with a victory, but I love the Houston Texans, the Deshaun Watson big game, to cover that 7-point spread. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, a 3.5-point road favorite at Nick Foles and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Love the Chiefs here. Lay the points. Nick Foles, yes, a huge improvement over Blake Bortles.
BDN, of course.
But Doug Peterson is not there anymore, and that offense that he had put together. The Chiefs here, Patrick Mahomes is only going to get better. There's going to be no regression, and the Chief defense cannot possibly be any worse than last year, and I think it helps that they'll play this Jaguars offense that won't light up any scoreboards this year. Roll with the Chiefs. This is a nice, easy Week 1 win for you.
The Chiefs' defense might be a little better than last year, but, that means they'll go from, being like a 10 out of 10 terrible to, an 8.5 out of 10 terrible.
Well, they still managed to cover, basically, almost every game last year with that bad defense.
Well, we remember Patrick Mahomes last year had all those touchdown passes. There was only one opponent last year that he faced that he did not throw a touchdown pass against. That was the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the addition of Kentucky pass rusher Josh Allen, this Jaguars defense, I'm saying it right now, will be better than the defense in 2017 that came within a quarter of going to the Super Bowl. Nick Foles in the offense going to be better. Leonard Fournette's going to have a big game. The Jaguars will cover the spread, and how about this? I will go out there on a limb. The Jaguars will beat the Chiefs outright on Sunday. Time for our first best bets of the 2019 NFL season. Jimmy Traina, what do you got?
Going with the Jets -3 as a best bet. I know it's crazy to think Jets best bet, but I'm all in on the Sam Darnold bandwagon here. New coach in Adam Gase. Jets at home. I don't love the Bills this year. Josh Allen still has a lot to prove. I think he's going to be better than people think, but a week 1 road game, I don't see him doing it here. Jets, I think, going to surprise a lot of people this year. Obviously, they're in a tough spot with the Patriots in their division. But I think the Jets are going to be a sneaky good team, and you're only laying a field goal at home. I like the Jets -3.
After the Bills win this game outright, we're going to get you the Adam Gase smelling salts to bring you back to life on Sunday. You know, I may need those smelling salts as well with the best bet that I'm about to give right now. And I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but the National Football League doesn't make a lot of sense. There is nothing more NFL, the ultimate day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month league, than Jacoby Brissett beating the Chargers, replacing Andrew Luck in week number 1. The Colts +6.5. I can't give you a ton of football reasons. Actually, you know what? I will. The Chargers' offensive line absolutely sucks, and the Colts roster is really good. Downgrade at the quarterback position, but love that roster. I don't know how it's going to happen, but the Colts are going to find a way to cover that spread. The Colts +6.5.